it's like a high that it's not even comparable to like being high or drunk, because it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like that makes you feel you feel on top of the world for a while. Like, you do feel really good. Like, I understand why some people get such big heads sometimes. I've been dancing since I was 4. I was always told that I was too sexual when I danced. So I always like talked about that and stuff, that I wanted to do something, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And then I knew someone who already kind of did it for a while, but she wasn't really doing it at the time, but she told me to get a hold of Charlotte Sometimes.
She was new, and I was a bit of a mentor, and then she took off on her own and has had quite a successful burlesque career.
My first going to one, I believe it was a Christmas burlesque show, and that's when I went and talked to Charlotte, and she was like, do you still want to do it? And I was like, yeah, I do. Like, this made me want to do it, 3 times as much.
Ella Vampira.
It was better than what I expected. Like, I was kind of nervous about it. I was like, I hope it's not like too much. Like, I didn't want it to be like too nasty or anything, and it was just the right, burlesque is like the perfect place for me in, like, I guess, like the sex industry. My first time dancing burlesque was at Charlotte's birthday show, and I did a little birthday balloon dance for her. The first thing I did whenever I got off stage was I got on Facebook and I said, this is the funnest thing I've ever done with my entire life. I want to do this forever. And I'm serious, like, it was the funnest thing. Like, taking your bra off on stage was the best feeling ever. It really was. Like, it was so much fun, and like, everybody's cheering for you. It was such like a positive group of people, that I performed to, such a good community. So it was really fun. And especially because, like, at that time I was probably about 20-30 pounds heavier, like, and that was probably the most insecure I'd ever been in my life. And so like, it really broke me out of my shell and like made me feel beautiful again, because it had been a while. So I love burlesque. Like, I never want to not do it.
This is what Trump meant by making America great again. Right here.
I do my own costumes however I want. I craft them however I want. I could go buy some if I want, but I usually just I craft it all myself. I have to adjust it somehow sometimes, like to put Velcro in a certain place, so at a certain place in the song, like, it'll pop off real fast, instead of being like, oh, sorry guys, like, hold on a second. One thing I can remember specifically is at the princess show that I was in, whenever I was Cinderella, my costume, I had a tutu that I made myself under my dress that I was wearing for that routine, and this part of the Velcro had part of the tutu on top of it before I Velcroed it together, I guess, because as soon as I started walking on stage, I could feel it starting to come off of me before I even get close to that part of the song, like, so I had to, like, somehow figure out a way to, like, play it off to where I, because I knew it was about to fall off, and that kind of sucked. I usually pick out the song too. Like, sometimes it just, it depends on the show, the venue, what theme that the show is. And, I'll pick the song from that, or, if there's a certain character that I want to be, I'll pick what song I think would be funny, or, most suitable for that character. Some people I didn't tell for a while, like, exactly what it was. I just told them, that it was a type of dance, and, that was about it. For the most part, very supportive. Couple people, like my grandma one time, she was like, well, I hope you don't get that naked, and I'm like, Grandma, like, I get pretty naked. But whatever, it's fine. It's me doing it, not my grandma, so.
Everyone in this room is beautiful in your own special ways, and that's what burlesque has taught me, so take that home with ya.
I'm much more open-minded now, especially from being from a small town. I've learned so much, and I've learned to love myself a lot more because of how much I've learned and how open and positive and friendly most of the people are, which is nice. A lot of our shows are either at gay bars or they're a variety show with drag also, so I mean, yeah. So we're definitely a part of that community. Very open-minded, awesome, fun-ass community. I love dancing. I've been dancing since I was 4, and burlesque is just like, I don't know, I just feel like it's what I was meant to do, which is nice. It's like I found my home.